Hello guys, back with me again, HGL, and this time we are gonna be continuing My Hero Academia. Okay, last time we got glimpse of the villain. The after credit scene, they show us the villain, the guy with hands on his body. So I'm expecting that we will see him in action in this episode. Otherwise, they won't tease that to us. Yeah. Yeah. The last episode, I forgot to mention that when All Might was talking to Recovery Girl, that old lady, the nurse. Recovery Girl said something about All Might being a natural born hero. Is that literal, or is she just what does that mean? Does All Might get his power when he was born? If so, then who were or are his parents? And how? I want to know his backstory, but I know we won't get his backstory, All Might's backstory just yet, because I think it's a little bit too early for that. It's only season 1. I think they're gonna slow burn it to that, the reveal of All Might's backstory, and how did All Might get his scar on his stomach? Remember that he has a scar on his stomach. So yeah, I will keep that in mind. The whole natural born stuff. All Might also mentioned briefly in the last episode that he has a best friend. Now, who is that best friend is? In the last episode, they were showing us the characters when All Might said Recovery Girl, and then they show the old nurse and the principal. They show the principal, Midoriya. They show Deku, and then when All Might said his best friend, it was only a black silhouette. So I think All Might's best friend will be an important character in the show. I don't want to speculate too much because I still haven't got much information yet. You know what? Let's just check this episode out and see what we can get. And I will expect some action because it's My Hero Academia, made by Studio Bones, and it will have action. But I hope we got to see some, not entire reveal or anything. Just give us some, just give us a bone, okay? Give us some clue. Okay, without further ado, let's watch My Hero Academia, Season 1, Episode 9. Oh yeah, UA is a hard school to get into, right? He fits in this role. He really fits in this role, Ida. You guys are reporters. You guys are supposed to be paying attention to stuff that okay. Well, he's popular. That's a dangerous mechanic. Oh, the villain. Yeah, just do your best, Ida. Oh! We'll get more of Ida in this episode? Yeah, he's real reckless. Oh man. Class rep. It's Ida. He is the most He's the most. Yuga always got. He always get cop blocked. See? He fits this role. Such a laid back teacher. What? Of course. Zero.
じゃあ委員長は緑屋、副委員長は八百万だ。悔しい。緑屋君のここぞという時の胆力や判断力は他を牽引するに値する。だから君に投票したのだ。君だったのか?
Then who's the other one? Rich.
そう言われるのが嫌で一人称を変えていたんだが。ああ、俺の家は代々ヒーロー一家なんだ。
Oh, yeah, the Ida family.
ターボヒーロー、インゲニウムは知っているかい? もちろんだよ。同期の事務所に65人ものサイドキックを雇ってる。
65. Elder brother. What? Oh, is the villain? Someone's. Oh, maybe it's just those reporters. Why are you guys panicking so much? You guys are superheroes. See? The press. Oh. Yeah, good idea. See, he fits to be a class rep. Yeah. 緑屋もそう言ってるし、確かに飯田食堂で超活躍したしな。ああ、それになんか非常口の標識みたいになってるだよな。Oh yeah. 以後はこの飯田天役が委員長の責務を全力で果たすことを約束します。任せてたぜ、非常口。Emergency exit. Oh. Is that villain? That blue-haired villain? Oh hey, it's those guys again. What the hell is that?
少年にワン・フォー・オールを渡した後、私の力は衰えつつある。
Oh.
それに加え、あの無理で活動可能時間も以前より短く。
Yeah, that time.
最後の一シーンなんでもござれ。レスキュー訓練だ。レスキュー、今回も大変そうだな。バカおめえ、これこそヒーローの本部分だぜ。あれ、テック君体操服だ。コスチュームは？戦闘訓練でボロボロになっちゃったから、
Yeah.
サポート会社の修復待ちなんだ。一斉集合。バスの席順でスムーズに行くよ。番号順に2列で並ぼう。飯田君、フルスロットル。くそ、こういうタイプだったか。僕のネビルレーザーは派手さも強さもプロ並み。でもお腹壊しちゃうのは良くないね。まあ派手で強いっつったらやっぱトドロクと爆豪だな。爆豪ちゃんはキレてばっかだから人気でなさそう。
See?
すでにクソを削りで見込んだような性格と認識されてるってすげえよ。てめえのボキャブラリーはなんだろうな、カラスだ。
This is the stuff that I want to see, guys. The characters interact with each other. Space Hero. Oh, this is a place. Yeah. Yes, this place. I have seen some clips from My Hero Academia before. Yeah, it's from this place. You see?
皆さんご存知とは思いますが、僕の個性はブラックホール。
Black hole.
でも吸い込んで死にしてしまいます。しかし簡単に人を殺せる力です。
Yeah, it's a dangerous quirk.
他にもそういう個性がいるでしょう。よし、そんじゃまず。
Uh-oh. The villains. They're here. But why are they targeting them? Is it just to lure All Might out or something?
あれはヴィランだ。くしくもそれは命を救える訓練の時間に僕らの前に現れた。
Okay. Okay, so that was My Hero Academia Season 1 Episode 9. Oh, yeah. It's starting. Even though this is like 9 episodes in, the villain finally shows up. Like I said, it's interesting. Why did they targeted this group of... Maybe because they are heroes, or maybe that's the reason, or maybe it's to, like I said, the villains seem, the blue-haired guy, the guy with hands all over his body, it looks like he knows All Might or something, and he tried to lure him out for a reason. I don't know, for some reason. Are those hands his quirk or something? We seen him at the very beginning of the episode without the hands. He just wearing like normal clothes. So it'll be interesting to see how those hands work as a quirk, I guess. Okay, let's get straight to the top of the episode. Yeah, the first half of the episode pretty much focused on Ida. There were this press that wanted to interview All Might for some reason. Maybe because he is the most popular hero around. Curious. Is this whole quirk thing only happen? No. At the very beginning of episode 1, they said that worldwide, this whole quirk thing is happening worldwide, right? It's not just in Japan. So it'll be interesting to see All Might interact with, like, say, like a top hero from another country or something like that. I forget in which episode. They mentioned briefly about they show some guy named what was his name? Endeavor and Blue Genies. Like, who are those two? Like, will we see them? Like, why are they in the same conversation as All Might? Are they as strong as All Might or as capable as All Might? It'll be interesting to see them play into the story. But I guess they are not as popular as All Might. I think All Might is like the most popular hero there is, currently at least. This UA school is a very extreme school. I know it's like a school for superheroes in training, but it's a little bit extreme, don't you think? With the whole automatic door stuff. That's too extreme. It's like a fortress almost. But how did I know it's the villain that destroyed the main gate? But how did he destroy that? What kind of quirk does he have? Please don't tell me that he's like an overpowered villain or something. I want a villain that is not like super strong but like super smart, that can outsmart the protagonists, the good guys. Like, overpowered villains are just, I don't know. I don't really like overpowered villains. Like, for example, my favorite villain from Marvel Cinematic Universe is granted, I haven't watched Black Panther and Infinity War yet, but as of now, my favorite villain in Marvel Cinematic Universe movie is Zemo from Captain America Civil War. He doesn't have any like powerful gadget or superpower. He's just like outsmart them. They make the Avengers turn on each other. Like that, those kind of villains, like that really clicks with me. I love those kind of villains. They're smart. They're using their brains. And overpowered villains are, for me, it's kind of lazy. Okay, that's just, I don't know. Okay, I guess it would make sense if the villains can defeat all those heroes, the class 1A, because they're just kids, right? Obviously they can beat them because they're just kids. They're just heroes in training. So All Might being a teacher, they said that surprised the nation. Why is that? Is it because he is like the most popular superhero and then he turned into teacher or something? Is it just because of that? Or is there more reason to that? All Might said like his power is weakened. Mainly because he already gave his power to Deku. So is this a whole quirk passing thing, this one for all quirk thing, is it a gradual thing? Is it slowly transferring or something? All Might got weakened only because he forced himself to fight that slime monster. Remember in episode 2? And since then, he never really fought anything else, right? Only that slime monster, right? So I don't understand this whole passing quirk thing yet. I just, it's too simple and complicated at the same time. Simple as in, like, he only gave his hair to Deku and Deku ate it and suddenly he got his power. But why? What? Like I said, how did All Might still maintain his power then? Shouldn't all his power goes into Deku? If it's a gradual thing, then what if All Might give his hair to another person? Will that other person also get his power or something? You know what? I'm really shouldn't be questioning that yet, just yet. I think we will get answers for that in the future. Just not for now. I think now is like the time for the series to introduce the villain stuff to us. So this is episode 9. There's 4 more episodes left. So I would figure like the next 4 episodes are just gonna be action stuff. There won't be any like backstory or story stuff. There will be just action stuff. Maybe some tease at the end, episode 13 or something. But yeah, so far it's been solid. It's been solid. So apparently Ida's family is like a family of heroes. His brother, his name was an Ingenium. Ida said that he wants to be like his brother. Basically, like Deku said, he idolized his brother, like how Deku's idolize All Might. So yeah, we got to see a little bit of Ida, not the entire story. I don't know if Ida will get more story. Maybe this is enough, okay? I already like Ida's enough for me to be okay if I didn't learn more about his backstory. Currently, he is like my favorite characters, just because he's so uptight and funny, and he looks cool. Like his design, he looks so cool out of all of the heroes up until this point that we've seen, anyway. I mean, All Might's design is interesting. It's a little bit too over the top. Like, I can't see like Ida's costume being cosplayed in like a convention or something. Like All Might's, he just looks so out there. Like his hair all spiky like this. It's just weird looking. It doesn't look very realistic. So it looks like Katsuki is settling in with the class. Like, he is actually talking to people. He's not like always alone or anything. Like, we've seen from the previous episodes that Katsuki is not really I guess he is an asshole. It's just like he's not an introvert. He's not like doesn't want to talk to people. He just mainly just doesn't like Deku. That's it. We've seen him in when he was a child. He has friends too besides Deku, right? So yeah, I really hope Katsuki won't be a villain in the future, because he kind of grown on me a little bit. I know people might hate him. Maybe he's like one of the most hated characters in the show. That maybe the stuff that he will do in the future will make me hate him more. But right now, I'm okay with him, okay? I understand his point. I understand where he comes from. He just need to, relax. He doesn't need to be mad all the time, like Suyu said, the frog girl. I'm starting to remember the names of the characters. I believe the guy with the red hair, his name was Kirishima or something. And the yellow hair guy, the lightning guy, his name is Kaminari. I know that because Kaminari means thunder. And he has electric power. And for you guys who don't know, Midoriya. Midori actually means green in Japanese. So it fits. Midori. Deku's hair is green and most of his clothes are green too. So the namings are a little bit too simplistic. I guess the author of the manga doesn't have much choice, since there are like, I don't know, 50 characters already. So when they arrive at the USJ, USJ, it's like, USJ is Universal Studio Japan. It literally called USJ, but it's just not a Universal Studio. It's a training facility for heroes. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, when they arrived at USJ, they were Class 1A were welcomed by a hero named 13. I assume that that's a woman, right? She sounds like a girl. So yeah, apparently her power is black hole. So that's a dangerous quirk. A black hole. From my knowledge, a black hole can like devour anything, right? Like once they get devoured, they will be gone forever. So yeah, some of the quirks in this series are like super overpowered or super trivial. I don't really know what triggered those. So yeah, we'll see what will happen in the next episode. I would assume that 13 and Aikawa Sensei will also fight the villains. Well, they will fight the villains because they are the teachers. They are supposed to protect the students here. And it's a really bad timing too. Like, All Might is not there because he got weakened. His power is weakening because he was forcing himself back in episode 2, remember? So I guess maybe in the last episode, maybe episode 12 or 13, All Might will come to the rescue. Because in the opening, guys, in the opening song, I saw All Might fighting one of those villains. So I know that's gonna happen. I don't like how some people will say stuff like, oh, then you should have skipped the opening songs. No, I'm not gonna do that because it's something that we are supposed to see, right? If not, then why are they adding the opening in the episode? Most of the anime that is being produced right now, most of them are just a glorified commercial for their source material, maybe for mangas or novels. So I don't know. Season 1 of My Hero Academia, maybe they were thinking like this maybe will be like a good commercial for the manga, and then season 2 came along and it got super successful and it became its own thing. Rather than a commercial, is actually like an anime that the producer, the director, like they want the audience to experience everything without actually spoiling stuff in their opening. Spoilery opening are common in anime. You know, openings are made to get people's hype, you know? So, I don't know. I am still gonna watch all the opening of the anime that I will ever watch in the future. I'm not gonna skip any of those, so if I got spoiled, big deal. I don't care. They show it to me, so whatever. So yeah, that was episode 9. If you guys interested, episode 10 is now available on my Patreon page. So go there if you guys interested. Yeah, it was an alright episode. It sets up the next 4 episodes really well. Yeah, I think this is where the shonen of My Hero Academia will kicks in. 4 episodes just for one fight. Yeah, I don't mind that. As long as the fight is interesting and the characters do interesting stuff. Yeah, at least entertain me, okay? Just entertain me. So alright guys, now I'll be doing my outro in Indonesia. So please leave and leave a like. If not, kalau kalian suka dengan video ini, silahkan tinggalkan like dan share video ini ke teman-teman, kerabat-kerabat dan pacar kalian. Seperti biasa guys, gua aja orang-orang yang menonton video ini pada ganteng dan cantik semua. Jika kalian kapanpun minimal pun aja guys. See you next time. Bye bye.